Yes, it has happened again. 1 killed and 6 injured at the shooting at Pennsylvania Lincoln University. As soon as I heard about it last night, Lincoln, I'm like, here we go again. Abraham Lincoln, right? Right? Right. And I'm sure a lot of you guys heard about it. It's an all-black college. Well, not all black, but predominantly black. One armed person detained as historically black school shooting comes amid rising violence at homecoming events. Now notice it says homecoming events. Yes, this is maybe the third video I've done over the last 30 days in regards to a homecoming, but there have been quite a few. And the key word to me in relation to the times are homecoming. Homecoming, like who's homecoming? You follow me? We know you're talking about a school, but I'm thinking about an individual like Trump. This is what I think they're doing. So in my humble opinion, the powers are playing a game, and they're playing the word game. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pearson. Welcome to Friendship Blue. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, October 26th of 2025, 5:47 in the p.m. Let's say it together. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Lincoln University. At least one person was killed and 6 others wounded in a shooting at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania late on Saturday, as students and alumni celebrated homecoming at outdoor festivities at the historical Black University, authorities said. A person who had a firearm was detained, and officials are investigating the possibility that there was more than one shooter, but don't believe there is an active threat to the campus, Chester County District Attorney Christopher DeBarna said. So this was last night. I went over it a few videos last time. Like, let me get some more information. We'll see. But people, I think this is a real big clue for the now. Definitely a ritual. So I'll let you hear what's going on, then we'll go from there. Check it out.
Turning now to some more of the major headlines that we are following for you. Take a look at this. A post on X from Chester County District Attorney's Office. This concerns a deadly shooting that happened at Pennsylvania's Lincoln University late Saturday, killing one person, wounding 6 others, as students and alumni celebrated homecoming at the historically black school. The Chester County District Attorney's Office saying this: local, state, and federal law enforcement are investigating the shooting at Lincoln University. At this time, 7 gunshot victims have been identified. The public should continue to avoid the area. Now, these were some of the first social media posts that we had when this news first broke out. And we do have some of this footage here that showcases a part of that scene from late Saturday night. Now, a person who had a firearm was detained, and officials are investigating the possibility that there was more than one shooter, but don't believe that there is any active threat to the campus. This is according to an update from earlier on today that was provided from the Chester County District Attorney there, and what they said during a brief news conference early Sunday. Authorities say the shooting took place at around 9:30 p.m. outside a large building called the International Cultural Center, where tents and tables were set up for tailgating and socializing after a football game earlier in the day. Now, as mentioned, there was a brief update from investigators on the ground and also local officials. We have that update. Let's get to it next.
Now, what I want to do, I want to go in relation to the 5 C's. Welcome, new subscribers. I am Friendship Blue, and God has blessed me with a gift called the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, to accomplish time and conclusion. At the 1 minute mark, you're going to see something. Watch this here. You see the ambulance? You see the tutu? Many of you all know what that's about, right? Right? Danger, danger, tutu. In the movie or mini movie, I Pet Goat 2. In I Pet Goat 2, there is a scene. I've shown it a million times, right? and allegedly powers keep using it. Hullafont, iPad Goat 2. See that V on top of Barack Obama's head? V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. He sweats it because he knows something nefarious is coming. The American flag shreds into two. Yes, it shreds. And it's midnight. And everything at that point begins to crumble. See? They're telling you in the future. So believe they craft these events. They're just not happenstance. They just don't happen magically. I believe these are all staged. So when I saw the 22 in the ambulance, I got to thinking. I'm like, okay, I get it now. They're speaking to something coming down the pipe. We already have our major clue. Lincoln. You know what happened to Lincoln, right? Lincoln was taken out back in the day, right? He was shot. Okay, and I've been letting you guys know, as well as other decoders, that we believe that Donald J. Trump will be unalived. Don't stress out because he's going to be playing golf. It's going to be fake. They're going to fake something, in my humble opinion. Okay, but 22 is speaking. Now let's listen to this other part that the person's saying.
According to an update from earlier on today that was provided from the Chester County District Attorney there, and what they said during a brief news conference early Sunday. Authorities say the shooting took place at around 9:30 p.m. outside a large building called the International Cultural Center, where
International Cultural Center. Now, once you notice, as soon as they started, look what happened.
This is according to an update.
See, they got the guy waving him in. You see his back? The X. The X. Like somebody's going to be eliminated in the future. You understand? To me, this is all set up. And if you don't know how to read these signs, you don't get it. So you got the X. That means somebody's going to be taken out. And the 22. Danger, danger. So let's get the name of that place again, the Cultural Center, and we're going to decode that. Check it out.
Possibility that there was more than one shooter, but don't believe that there is any active threat to the campus. This is according to an update from earlier on today that was provided from the Chester County District Attorney there, and what they said during a brief news conference early Sunday. Authorities say the shooting took place at around 9:30 p.m. outside a large building called the International Cultural Center.
International Culture Center. Let's look that up. International Culture Center. See if that gives us a clue. International Culture Center. If I got all my ducks in order. Culture. Don't laugh. Spell culture.
Culture.
C-U-L.
C-U-L.
T-U-R-E.
T.
That's it.
U.
International Culture Center. All right. So, nothing there I can tell offhand what's going on. Okay, we'll go from here. All right, let me show you guys what else I have going on here. This here, check this out.
And togetherness.
I started to run too because, I don't want to get hit by any gunshots or anything. But at first it was a good time, but it was unfortunate to see stuff like this happen, at Lincoln University. But
he doesn't seem authentic. K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. I've been preaching K ever since Pope Francis died. Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year. K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. That's part of the snake eyes. And then you got the 2 there, right? 11 and the 2. So when we talk about snake eyes, check it out. Snake eyes. The slit in the eye of a snake. We are back in the Garden of Eden, I do believe. And when you look at the slit, that's a 1. So I don't believe this is a coincidence that he's there. And the K. Yes, it might be the school abbreviation letter, but hey, I take it as a sign. 2 and 11, okay? Speaking without speaking. Now, Josh Shapiro is the governor of Pennsylvania. See his birthday? June 20th. I always look at the leaders. June 20th, 2025, just had a birthday. Yesterday was 10/25, 2025. The difference is 4-5. Trump was the 45th president, right? Now look, the university was founded April 29th. April 29th. Take April 29th, 2025. From Trump's birthday, 6/14/2026 next year, you get Trump's birthday. The 165th day of the year is June 14th. Okay? June 14th. Right there. June 14th is the 165th day of the year. That's Trump's birthday. So they're telling you. As soon as I could tell in relation to the governor that it pointed to Trump, I could figure out, because Trump is a president just like Abraham Lincoln was a president. And they're projecting something in the future. Now let's look at who was Abraham Lincoln's killer? Who's it? John Wilkes Booth? Yeah, okay. Let's get this guy here. Yeah, let's see. John Wilkes Booth, date of birth.
According to Wikipedia, the free...
We're gonna look this up a little bit later, but just hold tight. I just thought about something. Okay, so let's move on. We have Pennsylvania became part of the United States December 12th, 1787. Take December 12th, 2025. Trump's birthday next year, 6/14/2026. The difference is 185. What's 185? July 4th. Isn't that something? And they're in Pennsylvania. The situation happened in Pennsylvania. This is where everything started, in Pennsylvania. You understand what I'm saying? So July 4th is significant because when it comes down to it, you have Pennsylvania is known for its pivotal role in the U.S. history, including being the site where the Declaration of Independence of our Constitution was signed in Philadelphia, right? July 4th. So this is right on time. Pennsylvania, 12/12/2025 anniversary, becoming a state, minus Trump's birthday, gives you July 4th, the 185th day of the year. See how it all comes together? Now let's look at old Abe Lincoln. Birthday, February 12th. Death date, April 5th. The college is named after him. So let's look. February 12th, 2026, anniversary of Abe Lincoln. The shooting yesterday was 10/25. The difference is 111. Snake eyes. 111. Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year, April 21st. Do you understand? I believe they're telling us something. Then look at this here. 4/15 is the anniversary of the death of Abraham Lincoln. 10/25 was the shooting yesterday. The difference is Trump's birthday. Again, 4/15, Abraham Lincoln, 4/15. Take it as it is. 4/15 right here, 2025 anniversary, Abraham Lincoln's death. He was shot to death, right? 10/25 was the shooting. The difference is Trump's birthday, 6/14. Y'all know this is crazy. Y'all know it's crazy. That's the decode. It's telling you. Or is this all coincidence? Put in the chat, tell me what you think. Now look here, 4/29/2024. 4/29 is when the school was founded, 4/29. So let's look at that. We have 4/29/2024, subtracted from 2/12. That's what, Abraham Lincoln's birthday? The difference is 9/14. What's 9/14? That's Pope Leo, baby. Pope Leo. Yeah, let me pull that up for you guys. Let me see. Pope Leo's birthday. Pope Leo's birthday. Pope Leo's birthday. 9/14. Look at that. So look at it again. 429. 429 is what? That's where we at? Where we at? So much information. Lost my space. 429's got to be the school. 429. So again, 429 school anniversary of 2024. 212, Abraham Lincoln's birthday. The difference is Pope Leo's birthday, 9/14. In the new system they're coming, the golden age, I believe they're going to have a new church and a new government and a new economic system. So as a coincidence, it's 9/14, Pope Leo's birthday. Are they speaking? Now again, you got the Declaration of Independence, Philadelphia. If you notice, a lot of my decodes this year are in relation to states that have a history of America's prominence and the history, you see? So they're trying to tell you that they're going to get rid of America. We're going to go into a one world system. And that's why borders don't count. That's why they open the borders, in my humble opinion, because they're letting you know that borders don't count anymore. They're giving the impression that they're going to fight this thing, but immigration was used as a tool to bring us down, in a sense. In part it was. Now look here, July 4th, 2025, anniversary of America becoming pioneer. July 4th is our celebration of our well, we're 249 years old right now, okay? 1025 was the shooting. The difference is 322 skull and bones. Now let's look at something. John Wilkes Booth is the one that killed Abraham Lincoln. Let's see if we can make something out of this here. Let's take John Wilkes Booth's birthday, May 10th. Let's see what we got. May 10th, 5/10, and we got 2025. Subtracted from yesterday. Nothing there. Now 2024, see if there's something there. Nothing there. Let's see it get 2026. Oh, 6/22. Look at that. If you take John Wilkes Booth, the one who killed Lincoln, May 10th, anniversary, 2026. From yesterday, you get 6/22. What happened on 6/22? That's when America bombed Iran. And many believe if Trump, Trump being threatened, it could be the Middle East that is still, will possibly unalive Trump. See how it all fits? Now let's see if it fits in terms of his death date, April 26. April 26. So let's put April 26, the death date of this guy, this character. Let's see if there's anything for 5. How about 4? So yeah, just his birthday. So yeah, people, this thing is speaking. And again, don't be fooled by these so-called fake interviews and stuff like that. Look at the signs for what they are. When you see it to me blatantly like this here, the 2-2, okay, it's right in your face, and the X. They're telling you. They're telling you, people. They're telling you what's going on, okay? Because the X and the 2-2, they speak. My name is Franchise Pierce. If you like the work, please subscribe. Tell people about my channel. Make sure you're subscribed every day, because sometimes you are unsubscribed, okay? That's how they treat me here. They got the devil, which is called the algorithm, watching over the truth. Make that make sense. God bless. We'll talk soon.